Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some more Dreadnought and taking a look at the Koschei this time. It's been a good long while since I did a healer on this channel, and I wanted to get back into it with probably one of the best healers in the game. Or at least it's the one that you see the most out and about, and the one that is at the center of every little heal ball that you see. So let's go ahead and take a look at what all it has available. So starting out, it's got the Tesla turrets, the beam amplifier, the repair pod, the overclock pulse, energy generator, and importantly, it does have an adrenaline shot. So let's go ahead and break down what each of these things do. And I'm going to click on the Tesla turrets. So standard, you've seen these on healers before, not a huge deal. They do some damage. And as the Koschei, that's going to be your only way to do some damage, because the beam does not do damage that I have seen. Your repair pod is a deployable pod that will heal your teammates, comes in super handy for that extra amount of healing. They've gotten a tiny bit of a buff here recently, and I kind of like where it's going with that. Overclock pulse, it's going to shorten the module cooldown for your ship and nearby allies. Really super handy, especially in something like one of those little heal balls. Even if you're not in a heal ball, it's good to buff your allies. Energy generator, you're going to be increasing your energy regeneration rate. Could very well come in handy. I expect that it will, especially if you're using that beam amplifier that drains your capacitors super quick. Looking on down the lines, we've got upgraded versions of everything we just talked about, and then some. So I don't see a whole bunch of use for these machine guns. I don't know. I'll have to get out there and try it. It looks like it does slightly better DPS. That's not really what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on healing and healing the best that I can. We've done... Well, we'll start all the way over on the energy generator line. And we've done auto repair 4. We've done that in several different ships before. They're showing it off in a Machias. We've done it. We know what it's like. It's going to heal you up over time, and it's going to come in really handy if you're getting hit pretty hard. Armored lockdown drains your energy and stops movement, but it also increases your damage resistance by a whole heck of a lot. Emergency evac will get you out of trouble and get you out of trouble pretty darn quick. It also cloaks you, so super handy for getting out of any kind of hairy situation. More overclock and then a target warp. We've already looked at the target warp in stuff like the Jutland. You're going to be able to jump to your allies, help them out real quick, fast, and in a hurry. There's no point in having a different style target warp, like target to your enemy, because you're not going to be healing them, and you don't have the damage to take them out. Anti-missile lasers, once again, something we've checked out on other ships to keep the missiles off of you. Could very well come in very handy, but I'm not sure it's worth the trade-off, because overclock pulse is super handy. Blast pulse. Blast pulse is a good way to do a little bit of damage and take out stuff like corvettes that are in there and harassing you if they've already taken at least a little bit of damage. So we haven't looked at cloak pulse before, but it's going to cloak yourself and some of your allies. I've seen it in action. It is incredibly useful, especially when your whole team is cloaked and moving in on the enemy team. You're hard to see, so you're hard to stop. And repair auto beams. We've talked about repair auto beams before. They're great. That's that extra little bit of healing that you can do, and you don't have to be looking at your target to continue to heal them. Onto the repair pod line. Like I said, I'm a fan of the repair pods. I'm probably going to continue to run those, but if you want to be just a tiny bit more offensive, you've got a flechette half battery, so that'll allow you to do a little bit more damage. It seems like the Koschei's kind of a jack of all trades. It doesn't seem like it's going to be as good at taking out stuff as, say, the Palos or the Harwich, but got some offensive capabilities. Drain mines. Drain mines are really neat. They drain energy from your nearby enemies and cancels their energy regeneration. Especially if you're in a tight spot, this could come in very handy. Weapon booster missile, going to boost the weapons of your allies. Nuclear mine. Now, this is another module that we haven't looked at before, but it's a, well, nuclear mine. Mines in general have gotten a huge buff in this last update, so it's definitely at the very least worth looking at. I don't know if I would spend the money on it right off the bat, especially if you'd have to trade something like your repair pod and make you slightly less effective as a healer. Energy missile. So I've seen this one in action. Super handy for supporting your teammates. If you've got a Dreadnought out there and they're burning all of their energy and they're doing good stuff for your team, when they get low on energy, I mean, that's their life force. I've talked about it in my Jutland. If I'm out of energy, I'm dead. This will fix that. If I have an ally with an energy missile shooting me in that Jutland, I've got my energy back. I can stay out there and hit harder and longer. Next up is the beam amp line. So we've already talked about the beam amp Tesla coil pods. So they're pods that pop out and shoot with standard Tesla turrets, but they're a deployable pod. They come in really handy for keeping enemies off of you. If they see that, they'll keep their distance. And if they don't see it, that's even better. You get to ambush them with, well, a Tesla coil pod. Drain drones, something new to me. It apparently deploys a drone that follows your ship, draining the energy from nearby enemies over time. I could see that being helpful, but I don't know how much I would actually use it. It would come in handy, but in the same way as the drain torpedo, when you're going up against stuff like Dreadnoughts and you need to steal that energy. Stasis beam. There we go. That'll stop your enemies in their tracks. So you can assist your teammates by locking down that enemy player and making him a sitting duck for your friend's shots. Surge drones. It deploys a drone that replenishes energy for this ship and allies over time. That's once again super handy, and it's not locked down to, say, a single person. The drone follows you and will support your nearest ally or you. Artillery pods. Now, I've seen artillery pods in things like the artillery cruisers. So, artillery pods. Deploys a turret pod that hovers in place, firing slowly at distant enemies. I like the range. The damage isn't awful, but I mean, hey, that's another offensive capability that you've packed into your tool belt. Once again, not entirely sure that that's something I'm going to focus on as a healer, because I like to heal. Purge beam. Gonna purge your enemies. It reduces armor, prevents module usage, and drains energy, and increases their incoming damage. So, I keep saying I'm going to use it as a healer, but the Koschei is a all-around good support vehicle, and an excellent candidate for leveraging those multiple loadouts. Tractor beam pods. I'm not sure if we've looked at these on this channel before, but tractor beam pods are really neat. You drop one out, it'll pull in your enemies, and it'll let you, wail on them a bit more. Once again, more of a support module and not as much of a healing module. And repair drones. A little buddy that likes to follow you around and heal you and your allies. I think that about covers it for the in-hangar portion. I wanted to thank you for hanging around and bearing with me for as long as you have in this hangar portion. I know it gets a little bit dull, but it's good information, and I think it's good for you to have stuck around and checked it out. Yeah, I'm doing the annoying healer thing, and I'm just dropping my beam on folks as we head on out there. Even power to engines is not very fast, but for something as tanky as this little dude is, I mean, that's not a surprise. Go ahead and stop using that energy while I can. Don't want to overuse it and be needing it when I get there.
We took out their command ship. Our command ship has been downed. Full power to maneuvering thrusters. Support fire over here.
Let's see, I'm not super fast. We need to head back toward our command ship. Oh boy. You, my friend, are going to get a repair pod. Here you go. Good luck, little buddy.
Charging generator. That's it, she's done.
Okay,
Activated.
tanky, but not super tanky. Yeah, definitely the cloak and get the heck out of there. Super duper useful. Boom. Female. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Honestly, not that great in a Koschei. That situational awareness bit me in the butt yet again. I should have stayed on the energy and just not had any when I got there, but stayed with the big group. Either way, my buddy over there has got some heals. I can't hit those. Really annoying that beam stuff cannot take those out. Oh hey, somebody I can heal. Boom.
Amplifying beams. Got a bearing.
Yeah, I like how much that helps. This is my first tier 4 healer. And I should have powered weapons first because that would have helped a lot. Overclock everybody. Let's get our buddy a repair pod.
Picking up enemy contact.
Oop, oop, I got a Palos on me, or a Harwich.
Recharging generator. Amplifying weapon.
I mean, what am I gonna do here?
Ship is damaged, Captain. Shield activated. Enemy missiles incoming, Captain.
I'm toast.
The pod's in place. System drive. Auxiliary generators are down.
Heal my buddy. Heal my buddy. Well, I did everything I could over there. It was not a heal ball like you like. Or you love to hate. Depends on who you are. Actually, it more depends on ship class than anything else. I want to have a good angle on this guy.
Command ship is back on the battlefield.
He needs it. He needs it.
Captain, engaging.
Oh, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. Also wasted that. Dang.
Got nothing left.
You can head on out there. That'd be great. Go wreck that tack that's wrecking me. Oh, retreating, are you? Okay. Yeah. Nukes.
Activated.
Go nuke for me. Oh, what did I hit? Oh, I hit the other repair dude. See how our dude's doing. Oh, and he's hurting. He's hurting good. Drop a heal pod and a beam amp.
The enemy's command ship has been
There we go. He's doing right nice thanks to us.
system offline. Firing. Reloading.
I just had to try out that energy generator. It's nice. Wow. This guy is really taking it. And I just noticed that the Koschei cannot turn to save its life. Yeah, I'll keep healing you as long as you keep killing stuff, man. Yeah, we've got a serious heal ball going around over here. This is not at all what we need to be doing in this game mode. We should be wrecking their Well, we should be wrecking their everything, but most notably the command ships, the assault ships, and the fighters. So one of the important things that I see a lot of healers forgetting to do is healing their healer buddies.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
I keep kind of sneaking around in the little corners, trying to stay out of the main line of sight. Nope. Took some damage, not too bad. Oh, heal this guy, heal this guy, heal this guy. Boom.
Enemy contact. This location.
Stop getting out of my line of sight. I would save you. I don't mind taking a hit or two to help my buddies.
Engaging.
He is really hurting over there. He's taking it all. And you dumbass, stop. Oh, if you are one of these people that does that, screw you. Seriously, this guy needed no heals. He came in, blocked my shot, and that is literally the only thing that he did in this area. Now he's just kind of, he's warping out. But that makes me so mad as a healer. That is the worst. If it was an enemy, you know, yeah, go ahead. I mean, it's a thing that enemies do. You know, the other team, if they come in, they try to wreck you by, you know, blocking a heal beam. That's normal. It's when your teammates do it that really pisses me off. And I'm not usually somebody who likes to swear like that, you know? Well, it's not really a swear, but you get the idea. I usually like to keep it a lot cleaner, you know, voice comms wise. Oh no, 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 I committed a cardinal sin. I didn't help my healer heal buddy. I can't do anything about it. Okay. Overclock pulse for the bros. Drop me a repair pod because I need it. And go back to healing other folks.
Still charging the pulse generator, Captain.
We lost a not insignificant chunk of our team just a second ago. I could not help him. I can't help him. Wrong button. Power to weapons. To be honest, I'm probably about to get wrecked for helping this guy out. Yup, totally about to get wrecked for helping that guy out. Let's get out of there. Ooh, that was a nice miss. Oh, hello. Let's drop me a repair pod while I'm not really in view. Okay, never mind. The team upped their game and they wrecked me. Heavy Tesla cannon. Yes, that would do me in, and that would do me in quick. We're actually in a really good spot. I don't think I've ever spawned in such an advantageous position before. Oh, no, you stupid friggin' Jutland. Monarch, whatever. It's Jutland. It's definitely a Jutland. But I'm trying to heal this guy, and once again, dang it. I am never healing that guy again. Ever. In any game. That's the second time he's done that. And we've been defeated. Oh man. That was not the best match ever, but I kind of like the Koschei. Let's see. Let's go for one more, and hopefully we won't get such unaware teammates. Okay, that's the second time that's happened, but that module at the back has spawned in before the whole rest of my ship. It couldn't hurt to overclock everybody. Already, folks, taking damage. Let's go ahead and get up here to the front and drop them a heal pod and keep an eye on the back end. So I'm going to really be looking out for these guys, the artillery cruisers. Dreadnoughts are, generally speaking, pretty okay on their own. Wow, that sucked all my power. And that right there, that guy walking in front, well, driving in front of my beam, not entirely his fault, I'm not going to lie. Drop another repair pod because we can. It's good to have those come out as often as you can. Energy generator. Boom. Keeping on giving them everything I got. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't even see what's around me. That stinks. Oh, it's this guy. Screw you, this guy. Oh! Oh! I can't believe that. I had a lot of help. Like a lot of help. But I got the kill for that. I saw him come in, and I was expecting my teammates to be aware enough to take him out. Protect their guy that's protecting them. That kind of thing. Nope, didn't happen. Really wish I could take those guys out. The beam weapons don't seem to work like that. It kind of bums me out, to be perfectly honest, because in all of my other ships, that's one of the things I talk about the most, making sure you're taking out those assault ships and those fighters when you get a chance, because they make such a difference. What the heck? There's all kinds of unfriendly stuff right around here. And this thing does not turn on a dime at all, even with power to weapons. Overclock. You're doing just fine. I feel like you're about to get wrecked, though. Oh. Yeah, me too. Yeah, totally about to get wrecked, too. There we go. There's something I can heal. Once again, not really that Dola's fault, or that Blood's fault. It's almost entirely my fault that my beam is getting blocked there. I jumped out in front of him and then dropped the beam on him, on the guy in front of him. So that's definitely... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Getting wrecked. Yeah, wasted most of that being freaked out because I was getting shot at. That's not a good thing to have happen. Yeah, there's a lot going on when you're a Koschei. I'm going to reevaluate my officer briefings and see what helps. But honestly, I don't even know. I don't see him anymore. There he is, there he is. Oh man. I did get an armor booster pulse from somebody. And you can see the prejudice with which I keep getting destroyed as a Koschei. Out of range. That was the issue. Oh, don't run away. I'm helping you. Wasted that. Absolutely wasted that by not knowing my range. So, range, it comes back in at about 5 kilometers out. Fusion reactor is overheating, putting energy system offline. Look at that Vindicta just bobbling around. I mean, I'll give you what I got, man, but you gotta be proactive with that shield too. About to be able to drop him some serious heals. Why am I still out of energy? There we go.
Starting recharge now. Commencing cooldown. Systems depleted, Captain.
Either that's a Hanuman or a ship that has been skinned to look like one. With all the right bits.
You heard the captain. Pod launcher reloading.
Come on, man, you can do it. You can do it. You're back almost up at the half health. Look at all those heals I'm giving him. I like this ship. It needs some upgrades. But I like this ship. I am sacrificing a lot of situational awareness to be able to heal. I can't spin my head quite as quick or easy.
We can't. She's still cooling down. System drained. Starting cooldown.
I have started my own heal ball. I mean, granted, I'm only healing the one dude, and I wasted it. Well, let's, can't hit anything. I've lost all my offensive capabilities. Being a Koschei. Well, I like the Oberon stuff. They retain both. And I'm gonna get wrecked so fast if I don't get some support. Oh boy. Let's get out of here. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that's a lot of heals going off in one little spot. I had 3 of them. That's why I lasted so long. You saw him hitting me, and I was not really losing any health.
We got their command ship.
Good. Now it's time to go protect our command ship, and I am out of range.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
I want to help you, little buddy. You're faster than I am.
All vessels, we've got an enemy contact. We are taking heavy damage. Need immediate assistance. All vessels, suggest we regroup. Firing up.
I don't know what he just hit with, but it was a lot of something.
System.
Help!
Sure, use your help. Sending a repair. Systems drained, Captain.
Our whole team is off somewhere else, and they don't even have a command ship to destroy.
We've been hit hard. Damage control teams dispatched.
I really dislike how slow this ship is.
Enemy warheads locked on our position. Aye, Captain. Activating. Fusion
I can't see a gosh darn thing.
recharging generator. Shield activated.
Yep. I did everything I could, but the team was not with me. They were absolutely not with me. When you're playing stuff like Onslaught, you really have to be a little bit more proactive on the objectives. If you're not being proactive on the objectives, you're playing Onslaught wrong. Yeah, you gotta go wreck the other team's command ship. But you also have to keep yours alive, too. I mean, I've heard it described as NASCARing, but yeah, you kind of got to NASCAR a little bit. Doing what I can, man. Oh boy, you need it more.
Beams are amplified. Aye, Captain. Activating. System drained.
Oh, well, I did what I could. I like the Koschei. Teams haven't really panned out all that great. So, yeah, would I recommend the Koschei? I would absolutely recommend the Koschei. It's definitely going to need some time to finish baking, if you know what I mean. I got to research a bunch more stuff before it becomes the powerhouse on the battlefield like you see everywhere else around. But I mean, everybody's got to start somewhere. And if you like healing and you don't mind not being able to push back some damage, then definitely give the Koschei a try. It really wasn't that tough to get, and it's on the way to the blood. And spoiler alert, that's coming down the pipeline too. Anyway, guys, I wanted to thank you for coming by and watching. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, leave a comment if you've got something more complex to say, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of this kind of thing. And yeah, once again, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you guys in the next one.